This video is gonna be brutal and direct, because life is brutal and very few men win its game. As men, we aren't equal. There are those who get, conquer and possess, and there are those who want but never conquer and never possess. And the difference between the people who do succeed in life and those who don't is the way they think about themselves and the way they think about their goals, their attitude towards their goals and their attitude towards all the obstacles they're gonna face on their journey towards their goal. These are three mentalities every successful man has adopted and which have determined his success. And since I myself have adopted these mentalities, I feel unstoppable. And I am unstoppable, because these mentalities convert you into a man which has no other choice but to achieve his goal. Mentality number 1. Loyal till death. Why it is so powerful? You cut all the ways back and you leave yourself with only one option: achieve the goal or die trying. It is an extremely powerful mindset. If you really decide to commit to the path of pursuing your goal and never give up, it will almost guarantee that at some point in your life you'll end up achieving some form of success. Loyal till death means total commitment to your goal and working hard on your goal. When you adopt this mindset, your goal will become the number one priority in your life, and you'll align all the actions you take in your life to your goal. You'll invest every single minute of your life in your goal when it's possible. It's a very extreme path, but if you adopt this mentality, you'll end up seeing results anyway. So let's say it's May now and your goal is to get a six-pack by July. You're on 15% body fat, so you have to become slimmer to get a visible six-pack. So you train every day, you train cardio every single day for 40 minutes, and you commit to a specific diet and you track your calories every day. Of course, we are not speaking about doing any kind of life-threatening stuff here. Loyal till death basically means that you commit to the path of pursuing your goal and you work hard on your goal no matter what, no matter how hard things are, and you don't give up. And if you give up, you're a lazy bitch till the end of your little life. Now, how to adopt this mentality? Look bro, I've committed to this path about 4 or 5 months ago. All the successful people had this mentality from the beginning of their journey towards their success. And me personally and all the successful people have one trait in common. Do you know what it is? It is a strong desire to achieve our goal. It is a strong desire to get what we want. And this desire is so powerful that we cannot even accept the possibility that we might leave this world without having done everything which depends on us to achieve our goal. To become loyal till death, you have to hate the idea of not even trying to achieve your goal as soon as possible. You shouldn't accept the possibility that you might have done not enough to get what you want. Often, to become loyal till death, you have to find yourself in the extremely hard life situation, like me for example. If you don't know me already, my name is Miroslav, and I'm an immigrant from Ukraine. By the moment you watch this video, I live in Italy. My parents work on a shit, low-paid job, and this is why I came from being a lazy degenerate to an extremely disciplined killer with the action-taker mindset. If you yourself want to easily work for 10-12 hours per day, if you want to become the action taker, the self-confident, disciplined killer like me as well, then click the link down below. This is my program, the Action Taker Mindset. If you want to achieve your goal faster than anyone else could do it, and if you want my personal help on this journey, then join this program and see the results faster than you could even expect. Now you understand why I become loyal to death. Basically, I live with my parents and my little sister in this a shelter for refugees. Basically, we live in a house for Ukrainian immigrants with other Ukrainian families which we can divide the kitchen and the toilet with. Thankfully, I've got my own little room which I can use to film these videos and to work and study. So it's not really big, but I really like it. It's sweet. The problem is that my parents work on a shit job. They work as waiters in the restaurant. And they both make about $3,000 per month. They have about 50 work hours per week. Let's count how much each of them makes per hour. So calculator, 1,500 divided to 100, 7.5. Each of them makes about 7.5 euros per hour or $8.5 per hour. And this fucking pisses me off. Bro, it's insane. People who are 55 years old have to work on a shit job, have to sacrifice themselves to provide me with food and clothes. They get abused on their work and they sacrifice their lives. They sacrifice their time for me, and I'm 19 years old. I'm a fucking man. I have to retire my parents. How I can stand with my arms crossed? I have to retire my parents as soon as possible. It is me who has to provide for my family, not them. And this is why I become loyal to death. This is why I've decided to achieve my goal or die trying. But at least I have done everything which depends on me to achieve my goal. I am loyal till death. Now, the second mentality which will guarantee success. Work as if you were fucking a hot girl. Look bro, there is a trait which every successful people have in common and all the losers don't have. A loser, when he's got an idea, he will postpone the action. A loser will take the action tomorrow or next week or after he finishes the dinner first. A winner will not wait for tomorrow and when he finishes the dinner. A winner will take the action immediately. A winner works with aggressive, violent energy. It's simple. When you fuck a girl, imagine you're fucking a girl. You're 100% present, you're obsessed with her during the time. And you do it with aggressive masculine energy, if you know what I mean. And this is exactly the way you're gonna work on your goal. When you work on some project or you study, whatever, you have to be 100% present, you have to be obsessed with your work, and you have to work with aggressive masculine energy. When you work like this, not only will you outwork everyone because of how productive you are and how much you're able to accomplish in a short period of time, but also you will enjoy your work more. You will enjoy your work more when you work like a guy with big balls and not like a bitch. When it's time to work, you say to yourself, fuck it, I'm gonna smash it, I'm gonna kill it. And you work with such kind of energy every time. You have to become the aggressive action taker. Being an aggressive action taker means that as soon as you get some idea in your brain, the same very moment you create some form of tangent, physical equivalent of your idea. I want you to make action taking your source of instant gratification. Think about it. If you are a loser and you got an urge to scroll or to jerk off, you will probably scroll or jerk off. In the self-improvement culture, we prioritize long-term gratification over the instant one. But think about it. What if action taking could become your source of instant gratification? So that as soon as you got some idea, as soon as you got some impulse in your brain, the same moment you start taking action. What if the action taking worked the exact same way the urge to scroll works? So, as soon as you got an idea, you take action on it with aggressive, violent energy. I've made it working for me, and in a few minutes I will make you adopt the work as if you were fucking a girl mentality as well. But first, let me tell you a little story. So it was the evening and I was taking a shower. And as always, I was thinking about my YouTube channel and some business ideas. And I've got that sick business idea. And the problem is that I had to immediately write down my idea in order to not forget any important details. So I didn't finish the shower, I covered myself with towel, I went out of the bathroom and I started writing down my idea. And guess what? I've ended up working for 3 hours in the flow state. 3 hours in the flow state. I finished the work at 12 AM. And I was tired and sleep deprived as fuck the next day. But who gives a fuck? This is the aggressive action taking. This is how you are supposed to work always. As soon as you got an urge, you take the action. But if you are a loser, you'd probably finish the shower first and you'd probably eat your little dinner first. Now, how you start fucking your work as if it was a girl. How you become the aggressive action taker. A piece of advice I'm gonna give you right now isn't directly related to this mentality. And the advice is pretty simple. So, you train harder, you sleep better, and you meditate more. When you fuck, you're 100% present. You're obsessed and you don't want to stop. Basically, you can't stop. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna make you work with the exact same level of obsession and presence so that you couldn't stop. Basically, we're gonna make you last longer. In order to last longer, you have to have a lot of energy. Training, sleep, and meditation are the saint trinity of energy. So, first of all, train more than you usually do. You have to train more, you have to train with aggressive and violent energy. To do it, you have to do more of sports and physical activity. If you watch content like this, then probably you already go to the gym and you push hard. You know what? Push harder. Add an extra cardio. Go and train martial arts. Basically, martial arts is probably the best thing you can do to smash your business and to smash your studies. If you have a couple of free hours in your day when you basically don't do anything productive, make sure you dedicate those hours to some kind of sports. So, Then, to last longer, we have a high quality sleep. Everyone knows how important the high quality sleep is, and everyone knows how easy it is to get high quality sleep. But for some reason, no one does it. Bro, it's very simple. The good sleep is at least 7 hours of sleep per night. And also you have to go to bed at the same time every day and wake up at the same time every day. That's it. And then we've got meditation. Bro, you'll be 100% more productive when you work in the flow state. Basically, when you work, let's say, for 3 hours, most of the time you aren't really in the flow state. You are less than 30 minutes of that time in the complete flow state. Basically, how you work is, you work for 10 minutes, then you got some shit thoughts come to your mind, which distracts you for another 10 minutes, then you work for another 5 minutes, and then you just think about some shit for 10 minutes. This is not how you're supposed to work. I personally didn't believe in meditation for months, and it is when I started meditating consistently, this is when I really appreciated it. Bro, every day you should sit down with your eyes closed and focus on your breath. Start with as little as 30 seconds and add 30 seconds each day. Bro, you have to become the aggressive action taker. You have to work the same way you fuck your woman. You train harder to be more aggressive. You sleep better to have more energy. And you meditate to be more present. That's it. And the third mentality, which will guarantee you will attract more success to absolutely every area of your life, is fake it till you make it. Basically, if you got a goal to obtain something or to become more like a certain person, what you're going to do is you act as if you already had that thing, or as if you already were that person. The fake it till you make it mentality is strongly related to the law of attraction. The law of attraction basically says that you attract to your life exactly what you think about most of the time. If you've got positive thinking, if you think about positive things, you'll attract more of the positive stuff to your life. And the same applies to the negative ones. But it's not just about getting positive or negative results depending on how you think. Because it's quite obvious that if you think about positive things, you'll get positive results in your life. And if you constantly think shit about yourself, you're gonna be drowned in it. If you fake it till you make it, you can actually reach very specific goals, such as money goals or relationship goals, literally everything. And I will show you exactly how. In order to achieve a specific goal, you must, and this is important, you must be absolutely confident in yourself. You must have big balls and take the confident action. You can't doubt yourself. You can't be insecure, because this is not how you're gonna achieve your goal. Why is this mentality so powerful? When you act the way that you pretend being good at something, when you objectively might be even not, this boosts your confidence so much. You don't act like you're good at dealing with women when you have slept with 20 women. You act like you're good at dealing with women even if you are a fucking virgin. And the next time you're gonna speak to a girl you like, you'll have such a high level of self-confidence so that something might actually happen between you. And this is exactly how it has worked for me. When I first discovered the concept of self-improvement, I was a complete social awkward virgin loser. And when I first discovered stuff like body language, the way I should speak, dress and communicate, and I started implementing these tactics. This when I started speaking to girls and speaking to people overall. And you know what? I pretended being good with women before I actually lost my virginity. And after 2 months of pretending being good at dealing with women, this has happened. Yeah, but I've done it with quite a beautiful girl. Like, yeah, she was a whore in the end of the day, but it's a separate point. What I did was exactly fake it till you make it. Even if I had zero experience with women, I behaved as if I were a fucking alpha. Confident body language, confident communication. Yeah, sure, sometimes I could say some bullshit, but no one gave a fuck because of how confident I was overall. Bro, fake it till you make it and you'll get success. And I've actually ended up with that beautiful girl. Everything because of the law of attraction. When you fake that you are good at something, you naturally become more confident in that thing, which leads to more self-confidence and you get more results. Self-confidence is the paramount of success, because the more self-confident you are, the more of aggressive action you're gonna take. And self-confidence is something I actually will get you in my program, because self-confidence is one of the paramounts, one of the fundamentals of the action taker mindset. Now, how you adopt the fake it till you make it mentality. Look, it's very simple. It sounds pretty easy to act like if you already had something. But what I have seen is that for many guys on self-improvement, it might be somewhat uncomfortable. In particular, I'm talking about the guys who aren't naturally really confident about themselves, and the guys who think too much about what other people might think about them. So if you are more like a good boy kind of dude, then it might be uncomfortable for you to pretend being a millionaire or pretend being good at dealing with women when you're not that kind of a person just yet. The mentality fake it till you make it requires from you strong belief in yourself that you are able to achieve your goal, and also being ready that some people might see you as a cringe motherfucker who is pretending being something he's not. And this is actually the point. You need to make other people believe that you're no longer that weak, poor, ugly version of yourself. To go through this, it is essential that you have high self-esteem and a pair of big balls, so that you fake it till you finally make it happen. Whether it's building a business, or becoming good at dealing with women, or learning Spanish, or whatever your fucking goal is. Pretend being a millionaire, pretend being an alpha male, pretend being a native Spanish speaker. And this is actually what I'm doing right now. I'm pretending being a native English speaker, and as a result, I'm speaking English better than most of English speakers do. As I said, self-confidence is the essential part of the action taker mindset. These were 3 mentalities which will guarantee you'll achieve success in your life. Number 1, be loyal till death. Number 2, work as if you were fucking a 10 out of 10 girl. And third, fake it till you make it. Thank you bro for watching the video. Check my program to become the top action taker. Watch this video next. And remember, to become a man, you have to become an immigrant.